Well, here we are in the car wash. And amusingly, I decided I'd use credit card, which I don't normally use here. I normally get gas and then get the number. I tried 2 different cards, it wouldn't accept them. And with my left arm being buggered up, it was very hard to reach across and punch all the numbers in that it requires. Of course, I had to do that twice. And then at the end of it, it just kept saying, see cashier, see cashier. So I had to go into the shop. Obviously, I wasn't happy, but I controlled myself. There was an expression somebody used the other day about basically you get more help if you're nice and helpful. So that was what I did, and okay, it got sorted out. Not that it wouldn't have got sorted out, but there you go. So, such fun. So now we're getting nice and clean. I do have a problem, as you can see. Convertible top not latched. Well, yeah, I mentioned that earlier, and it is. But as my rear windows kept dropping down when I opened the door, I couldn't have that happen in the car wash. So I had to take the relays out, which are in the trunk, and prevent the windows from having a relay that would then lower the windows. So that's that done. After this wash, we will then go to what are we going to do? We're on a mission here at the moment. Oh, doesn't matter. We're on a couple of errands that I got to run. Then we'll get her back home, and we'll go over there with a towel and, you know, dry bits that don't get dry, like in the door jambs and shit like that. Ooh, what's that? Is that on the? Oh, thank God, that's on the outside. Does make you wonder sometimes, doesn't it? Oh, and I've discovered I need 2 new wipers as well. Oh well, that's the joy. So, nothing more on this particular bit in the car wash. I'm sure it's really interesting for you to look at a car wash from the inside of a car. So let's cut this section here and continue back at the ranch. Well, here I am leaving the post office, which was one of my errands. I caught every red light on the way here. I missed on every filter light, and by the time I got to them, they changed again. I get to the post office, the queues are fucking mile long. You ever had one of those days when everything can go wrong, will go wrong? Yeah, this is one of those days. Sod's law. What next? So, here's my baby. She's now at least been washed. Today was my first day going out since my operation, and doing things is obviously a little tricky with only one arm. But you may be amused to hear the saga of events that went totally wrong for me. I've already mentioned the post office, but I didn't mention when I went to the car wash and trying to punch in the numbers into the machine. Of course, my left arm's useless, so I have to reach over with my right. Put in the credit card, it says see cashier. So I'll try another credit card. So I try my next credit card, punch in all the information again, see cashier. All right, go in, see the cashier, and pay for the wash. Go into the car wash, get it in there, and the car wash goes through its cycle, and I get no soap, no wax, just water. I can't be bothered to complain. Why? Because it means getting out the car again, and it's awkward with this arm. So there you go. Wasn't I happy about that? And then, as I said, that followed with the post office queue, where the queue was so long it was ridiculous. I go to AutoZone to pick up a car cover for this. They got the low curbs. Don't I hit one of the curbs and damage the spoiler under the front of my car. Today was not a day to do things. Oh, and also when I was going to the car wash, as I mentioned before, my rear windows just popped down. So I got my rear windows up, took the relays out so that they won't drop down. Finished my car wash, think, great, let's put the roof down. Well, I can't put the roof down because now the rear windows won't drop because I haven't got the relays in. Oh, the joys, the joys. The best laid plans of mice and men. So that was the end of that saga. Just thought you would probably find that amusing. So here she is. Her paintwork needs some help. I will probably get a nice respray done from my local body shop. Bought myself some new wipers, so actually I'll show you replacing the wipers on this. I'm sure you are all quite capable of doing it. Sorry, I shouldn't do this. Don't do it, Carrie. I'm gonna... No, I didn't hit a bird. If there was going to be a bird on this car, it'd be on the passenger seat. So there she is, and you know, she's got a few little blemishes here, and these seals I need to replace. By Christ, are they expensive. And of course this one gets damaged here because of this rear window, and I need a new hood, no two ways about it. But she's not bad. Yeah, a little bit of a rash now appearing on the rear bumper there. My registration plate to teach Americans how to say the name correctly, Jaguar. I guess I'm looking at quite a few dollars to get this resprayed. Do I want to go to that expense? Maybe not. Do I want it done? Yes. So we'll see. Tyres are still reasonably good, I think. Yeah, there's still a fair bit of tread on them. Now, those of you that are up on these vehicles, smart, will note that this is shiny. It should be this kind of colour, but when I had the windscreen replaced, I decided to strip off that paint, polish it and lacquer it. Oh, and that was another little joyous thing I will just let you know. I was driving along the freeway one day, and it was a cold day, so I put on the heated rear window, and I'm driving along, and all of a sudden I hear an almighty bang, as if someone shot me. I look up, the windshield's fine. Oh, what the fuck that was? So I carry on, and what the hell was that made that noise? I look in my rear view mirror, I can't see anything. That rear window completely shattered, and it exploded. Man, oh man, that went with one hell of a bang, I can tell you that. Didn't half make me jump. I mean, I understand people want to shoot me, but woo. So yeah, when I had the rear window replaced through the insurance, I got the windshield replaced as well, because it had a couple of bullet holes in it. Well, not real bullet holes, you know what I mean. All right, let's do the wipers, shall we? Let's get that done. Right, time to replace these poor old wiper blades. I'm sure most of you know how to do this, but just for those of you that don't, figured I'd show you. On these particular blades, there's a little hinge here that you have to pop that off. Then lifting it, you push the blade in. Oh, sorry, my arm can't do it at the moment. There she goes. All right, and as you can see, my blade is in perfect condition. Really doesn't need replacing. I like these Duralast Flex blade. They're a half decent quality blade, and here in sunny Arizona, you kind of get through wiper blades a lot. And these ones, like all of them, are all ready for the what's the word? The hook. They just come in through here and hook very nicely. So let's see how we can get this in. Just give me a second here. Lift it up, hook it in, click, and close. Couldn't be simpler. And by the way, these are 21 inch, about an inch shorter than my penis, but there you go. So let's do that again. It's real simple shit, but you know, some people have difficulty with it, and that's okay. If you ain't done this shit before, how the hell are you meant to know? So pull the blade up, grab the catch, whoops, flick it out of the way, pull down, out of the way. This one, yeah, this one's in good condition as well. I'm really not sure why I'm replacing them. Cool. There we go. And you get all this other crap so that you can fit it to other cars. Alright, so lift it up. Hook it on. I've got to hook it on. And give it a bit of a tug. Click, click, click. There you go, guys. Done. It's that simple. So, what are we going to do next? I'm going to top up the washer fluid because I just changed the blades and I need to top up the washer fluid. Let me show you how to do that. Why not? It's not difficult. Having released the bonnet via the catch inside, the washer bottle is here on the left hand side of the vehicle. Now I am saying left. Why? Well, because if I said driver's side and you're in England, you're going to go, huh? I've taken the filter out purely because I know this bottle of fluid is perfectly clear, and I want it to go in fast and furious. Now I gotta see if I'm a good shot. One thing I would like to mention to you guys is that in the past I used a Rain-X. It turns to jelly and clogs your pump. It is disgusting crap. So my suggestion is I highly recommend you don't use it. Now the Prestone Bug Wash, great. This AutoZone, which is a cheaper wash, works fine. It's particularly for what I need here in Arizona. I mean, it's great. All right, so we're topped up, and well, that's that job done. Let's move on to the next one. Well, you didn't see it and you didn't hear it, but the hood automatically closed. By automatically, I mean the pistons that are meant to hold it open obviously need replacing. Fortunately, I wasn't anywhere near it, so it didn't take my fucking head off. Guess that's another little job to add to the to-do-it list. Alright, here she is, looking a darn sight cleaner since the car wash, even though it was just a water wash as it turned out. So let's now see if we can get the roof to go down. Now I say see because who knows. First, let's release the trunk. Then I'm going to show you a couple of mystery things in the trunk. Now I've already taken out the mat and got everything cleared away. In the trunk here you will see these relays, and I've marked them UL and UR, which is up left, up right, right up them. And if I had half a brain cell, I wouldn't have put the relays there. All right, and so I've also got down left and down right. Down right. So, just so you know where they go. Now, the reason I took them out is because I didn't want them dropping down before I went in the car wash. So, those relays go in there. Hopefully you're seeing that. And I really don't like this design. I mean, they just... it's pathetic. Well done, Ford. Once again, you've shown us what a fucking bunch of assholes you are. I mean, these should be attached. And they just come off. It's... God. Now what these relays do exactly, I can say, I haven't got a clue. That's something I would need to look up on the lid, and so will you. Okay. Sorry about the interruption there. Dog groom has arrived. Alright, so as I said, I've got these relays. Up left, up right, down right. Now I did pick up some special relay switches. This makes testing your vehicle a lot easier, because they are just literally relays that you can then manually operate. They're really quite good. I got them from a YouTuber, I think he's called Car Wizard, and you know, he sells these, he's had them packaged, and he's put some effort into it, and they're very useful when you're diagnosing car problems. So now let us see if we can actually make the roof go up and down. Hang on a second. Yeah. So we jump in here. Let's see what happens when we turn the ignition on. System chock. Driver door open. Yeah, okay, we know that. So let's see if we can lower the roof. 2 rear windows are going down. Hydraulics are pumping. And there she goes. Roof is down, everything's done. Okay, ignition off. Let's see how she looks now. The roof is down. There, look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, and on the passenger seat over there, you can see the cover that I'm going to use. So, let's... sorry about that, it's my Ring doorbell. Keeps a track on people. This is the cover, purchased from my local parts store, better known as Artisan. Let me check the part number for you before I try and install it, so that you can see how good it is. It is AZSD3, size 3. And there is a selection of vehicles on the back here that it fits. Jaguar XK8, you need number 3. There you go. So that's what we have. Next thing is to do the unboxing. Now this particular cover is only going to be used mostly inside the garage, and normally I wouldn't have the hood down, the roof down when I do this, but it's down, so I'm going to leave it down for the moment. Let's open up the box and see what we got. See, my left hand now is coming back into function, maybe a little sooner than it should, but I certainly can't do anything heavy. You know, I can't lift my penis for one thing, I mean, and that's terrible. So, you know, if any of you girls out there would like to come and help me lift it, that would be great. Yeah, even that hurts. All right. I'm sure Ron Howard and Steven Spielberg and Alfred Hitchcock never had these interruptions. I'm kidding, it doesn't matter. Alright, so let's see what we've got. Oh, we get a bag, you know. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with the bag. You can see no use for it. And this cord, again, no use for it really. Maybe in certain circumstances, but not here. Look, it's vacuum packed. Alright, let's get out my little knife. Ooh, should have sliced through that a bit more, shouldn't I? Yes, never slice towards you. I'm going to cut my cover. I can repair myself. cover can't. Just drop this on the floor. Oh look, it's got a pretty bow. Oh, a waste of money, time. Okay, now there should be somewhere a logo, but haha, can't see it, which means I'm just going to have to unravel this bugger. Yeah, that sucks, because I know the logo goes right at the front. All right, I'll be up your flue in a minute or two, and I know just where to find it. It's in the front and it's called a cunt, and your arse is right behind it. I'm sorry, was that a rude song? That's because I'm a rude person. And as soon as I can find that little logo, I go, you go, we go, logo. Right, let's spread it across there. Now I know I promised you polishing, that's going to happen. I wanna unwrap this and put it on the car, because there ain't no way I'm polishing tonight. As soon as this is covered up, it's good night Vienna for me. Sit down, enjoy my gin and tonic, watch a few videos from fellow tubers. Wow. And for those of you that do get these covers, I always try and fold them the same way once I've got it on the car, and that is I always start from the back and roll it forward. That way I always know which way it has to go. So this is gonna take a little while. I'm not gonna make you watch that, because that's boring. Back in a moment. Okay, so finally discovered. There's the sticker, the label that goes at the front, and also then if you follow down the sides here, you should come to the point where there is a tie area, and I don't mean Taiwanese. I mean one of these. Taiwanese. Ooh, it's very close. Yes, Taiwanese. So that now we know goes roughly in the middle of the car. That we know goes at the front. So let's get the front hooked on and get her stretched out so you can see what she looks like. So here it is, fitted. It looks huge, but it covers the vehicle beautifully. Keep all that shit off of it, which is what I need. Now, you know, this isn't like one of the made to fit ones. It fits where it touches. And with the roof up, it's going to be no different. There's still going to be plenty of cover to cover the car. Said, badges in the front. In the front, is right in the front. So, you know which way round you put the cover on and off. Now, as I said, what I do is I always start from the back with all of my covers. Don't care what it's for. This way, because I'm stupid, I don't make mistakes. And I'll just pull off this corner, fold it into the middle, and start rolling it forwards. And keep doing that. Yeah, and I end up with a big bundle of a car cover. But then when it comes to putting it back on, I start at the front and I just roll it over, and it's in the right position, and then I just peel it out to the sides. So you do what you want to do, whatever works for you. You may prefer to do it backwards. Ass backwards. I know some of you guys like that. And that's it. All right, I'm going to end this particular video here. This is part 2 of my baby. I'm not going to do any more work on her tonight. I'm just going to download this video for you guys to look and laugh at. And then tomorrow, not sure tomorrow. What am I going to do tomorrow? Why wait until tomorrow? Because I don't want to do any more today. Yes, today, not today. Oh, tomorrow or another day. I bet you really wish I wouldn't sing. And I wish I wouldn't too, but I just can't help myself. I just can't. Nope, stop. Right, tomorrow. What can I do tomorrow, guys, to amuse you? Well, the wheels have got to be polished. Not particularly exciting, is it? What else have I got to do tomorrow? Well, I just maybe we'll go for a drive. You know, a nice drive and with the hood down, providing the weather allows it. And I'll show you perhaps how to get the rear bulbs changed, how to access different things in the trunk. There's always fun in the trunk, fun in the funk. Yeah, it's, as I said, I cannot do much mechanical, so it's really me putzing around trying to amuse myself and amuse you. Earlier today, I think I mentioned it, I did curb the nose, so we'll push the ramp up in the air and we'll have a look and see if I've done any serious damage or just scratched some shit. And also have a look at the underneath of this car. Okay, as always, guys, please do like, comment, subscribe, ding the dong so you get notified when I do more emails and more videos, not emails. And I would like to put a shout out to all the people that have sent me get well soon. I've mentioned, yes, that I've got my rotor cuff surgery and I'm going to be out of action for quite some time. And I must admit, I was pleasantly surprised by the amount of people that said, get well soon, Gary, hope the recovery's good. You know, that kind of stuff. That's weird. It touched me. You know, I just thought you guys are looking there for car shit, but you have a small connection with me, not, you know, anything weird, but a connection. You know, you're my friends, I'm yours. If I can help you, I will. Unfortunately, all I can do is give you advice that I know. If I don't know shit, I'll say so. All right, guys. Again, thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Please get as many people as you can to subscribe to my channel. They don't even have to watch it. Just subscribe. And if for some obscure reason you want to donate, you can do that to my email address in PayPal, gstargarage@gmail.com. And if you want to buy me a beer, as my English friend says at Church House Classics, just put in there, buy yourself a beer or words to that effect. I promise I will buy a beer and I will thank you personally. Well, personally via email. As close as I can get to being personal these days. Okay, guys. Now, get out there and do some shit.